it!
I'm Karin. This is the story of when we had to move apartments due to my husband's job. Alright, let's say hi to our neighbors, shall we?
Alright!
Okay!
Coming! Hello, I'm Akamatsu. We just moved in front of you. Here, we brought you this. Oh my, thank you very much.
Coming!
Ah, I'm Akamatsu. We just moved into your right.
Ah, nice to meet you. Yes, who was it? Woof, woof, woof.
Hi, I'm Akamatsu. We just moved into your left.
Ah, I see.
That should do it for greetings. It's glad that our neighbors seem like kind people. We probably won't stay here for more than 2 years, but our kids are still young, so it's always nice to not have any weird people around.
Yep.
However, sadly, the peace and quiet in this flat wouldn't last. Oh, it's almost time to pick up the kids from school. I'll just go use the bathroom before that. What? What the? The toilet bowl had several dozen strands of long hair scattered across it. Huh? Wait, what? That's disgusting! The bathroom actually has a small window behind the toilet seat. A window we can't close completely due to either poor manufacturing or rust. As a result, we decided that we may as well keep it open by around 20 centimeters for ventilation purposes. Was it blown by the wind? But by that logic, there should have been other types of trash as well. More importantly, there's no way it could have landed perfectly inside the toilet bowl. And so, I told my husband about it once he came home in the afternoon.
What? Strands of hair? That's so creepy. It's like we're in a horror movie, right?
The window's protected by iron grating, so I doubt someone climbed in to place it there. And plus, why would anyone think of doing that?
True.
Stare.
What?
No. I was just thinking. Could it be harassment from a woman you made somewhere else?
What? Of course not!
My bad, I'm kidding.
Come on, that isn't even funny!
However, the next day... Why? To my surprise, the toilet bowl was covered by hair once again. The day after. And the day after that, the same occurrence continued for a whole week. What should we do? It might scare the kids if they find out. Should we discuss it with the landowner?
Ah! I got it!
Huh? What?
There's a guy who owns small dogs at my new workplace, and last time he... Kuroki-san? What are you looking at? Oh, this? It's a surveillance app. My smartphone is connected to the camera I have at my place, and it lets me see footage and even talk to people through it. I own a pug and a Scottish corgi, so I use this to make sure they're alright. Ah! This is in real time, by the way. I can even make recordings, so it works as a security camera as well. It's so useful. So that's what it was. So yeah, I was thinking we could use that in our bathroom.
I see. That sounds good. So you're saying as long as I have my phone open, I can check what's been happening in our bathroom. It's a bit scary, though.
Yep.
2 days later, I placed the camera in the bathroom and monitored it through my phone as I was working. If hair just dropped down from the ceiling, we're moving out for sure. It sure is taking a while. It's always been there by noon. Huh? Was that a person just now? What? What the? A grabber toy? Hey, you! Who are you? Damn, it got away. But still, that camera must have gotten an image of the person. Yes, not only did I place the camera in the bathroom, but outside of it as well. And when I nervously checked the camera footage, no way! That's our neighbor Azumi-san? The culprit was Azumi-san, who lived next door. But why would she? And in that afternoon...
Coming!
Azumi-san? Here. What does this mean?
You made a mistake! That isn't me!
You're just making excuses. Please, tell us the truth.
Or else I'm showing this to the police right now!
Eek! No, please! I beg you! Anything but the police! Please!
What's happening?
No idea.
And so, in fear of being reported to the police, she told us everything.
The truth is, the resident who used to be living at your place kept complaining to the landowner that my dog's barking was too loud. As I was thinking I'd finally live in peace now that he's gone, your family moved in. I absolutely hated thinking that I might get another complaint.
Which led to her creating creepy scenarios in order to make us leave. We also found out that she works from noon to nighttime at a friend's hairstylist, and secretly takes home the hair meant to be thrown away.
So you used hair from strangers to bother us?
Please, anything but the police! I promise I'll never do it again! I beg you!
What do we do?
Well, it seems like she's apologetic, and it's not something to call the police over, so... Alright. We won't be sending this to the police. But we will be telling the landowner.
No! Please don't tell her!
No can do. You did do us some actual damage after all.
Please!
Despite numerous neighbors arriving after hearing the commotion, she continued to cry her eyes out. Regardless, we were clearly the victim, so we contacted the landowner, which is what happened. I see. I understand. Azumi-san's flat shared the same landowner as us. The incident angered her, and she denied Azumi-san's request to renew her contract.
No way!
As a result, Azumi-san moved out before we did.
Man, we weren't even planning on staying for long anyways.
I guess we did hear some barking from time to time, but it didn't exactly bother us.
If she cared about it that much, then she should have just told us from the get-go.
Yeah. Since then, we've been living at the flat peacefully without any other troubles like that one. Yuri-san, I'm sorry about yesterday. I bet you heard us. We dropped something in the middle of the night. The windows were open too.
No worries. I was not that cold.
However, we did develop a habit of checking if our neighbors felt uncomfortable or bothered by us in any way.
I'm Sasuji. I live with my husband and 2 kids.
Hey, Mom! I'm gonna be a princess in the next recital. You guys are coming, right?
Yes, of course.
I'll take all the pictures I can of you as a cute little princess.
Yay!
I'm living happily surrounded by my sweet husband and beautiful kids. But in my early 20s, things were completely different because of something terrible that happened when I joined my very first company. 10 years ago.
Let me introduce this year's new hire. Everyone, please welcome Tsutsuji.
Nice to meet you all. My name is Sasuji. I look forward to working with all of you. I will try my best.
Tsutsuji, your trainer will be Azumi-san.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you. And so the person that would be in charge of my training was someone called Azumi-san.
When you process that, you must use the software.
Yes,
Then check the email.
yes,
Copy the documents.
yes.
Alright, I've taught you just about everything. Good luck and try to do the rest on your own.
What? No way, that's it? Then after that, I started working with barely any knowledge of what I was doing, which obviously didn't go well as there were many tasks I'd never even touched before. Azumi-san, sorry to bother you, but
Huh?
I don't know how to do this part. Could you please teach me a little bit?
What? I just taught you that earlier! You already forgot? How useless are you?
I'm sorry.
I'm not teaching you the same thing twice! You better do something about it on your own!
Okay, I'm sure she never taught me this part, but there's no way I can ask her again right now. I had no choice but to try on my own or ask the other seniors. The company did not take any action against Azumi-san, who was neglecting her responsibilities as an educator. If anything, Chief, I would like Azumi-san to teach me a little bit more clearly. Is there anything you can do?
She's the daughter of the CEO's friend,
What?
so I can't really say anything too directly. You'll have to handle this by asking someone else.
In other words, she joined the company through powerful connections and was being unregulated by everyone there. Then would it at least be possible for me to have a different trainer?
Actually, Azumi-san was the one who wanted to take on this role, so I can't change it all of a sudden.
Understood. And so I gave up trying to learn from Azumi-san. My other superiors helped me out the best they could, but since I had to do my own research most of the time, it took longer for me to complete the work, meaning I ended up being the only one working overtime. Plus...
Here, finish it by today, okay?
Huh?
It's already been a month. You can do this, can you?
But I still have other...
All right, thanks. If you submit it late, I will not be happy.
Yes. She gradually began to push her work onto me. I was a diligent and timid person who didn't even know right from wrong, so I kept accepting the jobs. Meanwhile, Azumi-san would just be surfing the web on her computer while eating snacks. I, on the other hand, had to do the workload of 2 people in a single day. I came to work early in the morning, worked until the last train every day, and even gave up my days off to work. My life was like this for 2 years when one day... oh no, my stomach is really hurting. But if I take a day off, I won't finish my work. What should I do?
Are you okay? Feeling ill?
No, I'm fine.
Really?
This is the last stop.
You're not okay. Something's wrong. Take a seat here while I call the station staff.
I'm fine.
Hey, can you hear me?
Someone call an ambulance!
When I woke up...
Sasuji! Thank goodness! We were so worried!
Look at you! You're so thin! What happened to you?
Mom, Dad, I was laying in a hospital bed. My stomach had punctured from the stress, causing peritonitis. I was admitted for emergency surgery. My separated parents and grandparents all came to see me after getting the call. Since I didn't want to worry them, I had never talked to my parents about my work conditions before. But because I'd been put on leave after being reunited with my family, I was able to tell them everything. After discussing it with my family, I decided to quit the company. Since then, I slowly began to feel better. I joined my grandfather's real estate company and got married to a man I met there. Now I'm working in apartment management and cleaning. Those 2 years were extremely hard, but I'm thankful I got to live normally again. And there! I gotta finish up soon and go pick up the kids.
Wait, are you Sasuji-san by any chance?
Huh? Azumi-san?
Oh, it's you. What a coincidence. What are you doing? Are you working right now?
It was Azumi-san who came up to me.
Who would have thought I would run into you here?
Yes, I am. This apartment actually belongs to my grandfather's company, where I work.
It's not so.
Yes. What a surprise, Azumi-san. I didn't know you live here as well.
Yeah. Well then, good luck with the garbage around here.
Yep. Ugh. I wasn't expecting the sudden reunion with Azumi-san, but I wasn't intimidated. If it was old me, I would have frozen fear. But I was already in my 30s and a mother of 2, so I had grown a little stronger. I wonder why she's here though. It's quite far from her company. Maybe she quit? I couldn't get it out of my mind, so I decided to ask one of my colleagues from back then.
Oh, that lady. A while ago, we went through a restructure because of the recession. That lady had a terrible work ethic, didn't she? Plus, you fell ill.
The president of the company put her on a semi-forced retirement by arranging a marriage for her. She had such a bad reputation. Oh, really?
You can't catch me! But from what I've heard, she's having trouble because she can't have kids.
Huh? Well, she's almost in her 40s. Her husband is apparently in his 50s. It's probably pretty hard. That night, I decided to tell my mother what I had heard.
Really? That lady moved into the apartment building.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's been 10 years since then. I've grown stronger too.
Even if she says something.
No.
Huh?
At the time, you were too weak to do anything. But she went out of her way to set foot in our camp. We'll make sure to pay her back.
Pay her back? What are you thinking of doing?
Don't you worry about it.
Huh?
And then, from that day, my mother began her revenge. When I told my mother about Azumi-san being infertile, she decided to use that fact against her. First, she colluded with my grandfather, the owner of the building, to offer attractive campaigns and services marketed towards families, in an attempt to increase the number of families with small children in the building. It didn't stop there. In addition to the neighborhood festivals, my grandfather organized a project to give out candy to kids on all the holidays, like Halloween and Christmas. On holidays, the parking spaces overflowed with children. Adults are welcome too.
No, thank you.
I'm not sure if the subtle harassment campaign worked, but Azumi-san looked like she was slowly wearing out. A year later.
Hey, Sasuji-san.
Yes, what is it?
It's your grandfather's mansion, right? Could you tell him to stop pinching a tent here and handing out candy to the kids all the time?
How come?
How come? I'm trying to have kids right now. It hurts to see that stuff when you're desperate for a baby. Don't you understand? You're not married either, right? Can't you understand how I feel?
Azumi-san, why do you assume that I'm still single?
Because you don't have a ring.
Oh, I just don't wear it when I'm working. I have 2 kids as well.
Huh? Really?
Yes, and I'm sorry, but our residents love the candy so much that it would be difficult to stop. So, good luck with your pregnancy, Azumi-san. I hope you and your kids can enjoy the holidays.
Be quiet! Who even puts on such a corny event?
Did I go too far? Azumi-san seemed quite angry about this. She stopped talking to me ever since. And, Azumi-san's moving out?
Yeah, apparently she's getting divorced with her husband. I couldn't find out why, but it seems like the arguments about her pregnancy just wouldn't stop.
I see. At last, Azumi-san decided to leave the apartment. I do feel a little sorry for her. Pregnancy is quite the delicate topic. Maybe I went too far that time.
How come? You didn't do anything wrong. Well, it's true that people suffering from infertility have a hard time. But Azumi-san treated you horribly back then. Plus, just imagine her being a parent. Oh, those poor children. I hope she stays single for the rest of her life. For the world's sake.
I can't deny that. And so, with my mother's revenge, the peace in my life was restored. I do feel sorry for her not being able to have kids, but I hope she will first reflect on what she has done in the past.
Hey, Tsuji! Can you take these dishes to table number 4, please?
Right, coming. My name is Sasuji, a university student. I'm working part-time at this izakaya restaurant. Hi there, welcome. Hey, big brother.
Hiya, Tsuji.
You don't have to show up every time I'm on shift. It's far from where you work, isn't it?
Oh, nonsense, Tsuji. How can I not come around to see my little sister being such a hard worker?
Hiragi, you really love your sister, don't you? Jeez. So, what do you want to drink, big brother?
I'll take a highball and a plate of sashimi then.
All right. Owner, a sashimi plate, please.
Sure thing!
It's pretty crowded today, isn't it? I guess it's because it's a long weekend starting today. It was an especially busy day. Thank you very much.
Well, good luck, Tsuji.
Thank you for the meal. Come visit us again. We sent off my brother and our last customer, and all we have left to do is clean up the tables. However, a wallet. A wallet was left sitting on one of the cushions. Oh no, someone must have forgotten their wallet. Who was sitting here again? I remember. It was the lady with the purple hair wearing glasses. Yeah, that's right. She was with a couple of other women wearing suits, right? Owner, what should we do?
Let me think. For now, let's take the wallet to the nearby police station. I'll give you the taxi fare. Can you two do that for me?
Yes, sure thing. Yuri, my coworker friend, and I was asked to take the forgotten wallet to the police station. To prove that we didn't touch the items inside the wallet, we put it in a plastic bag and wrapped it with duct tape. There we go.
How can I help you?
Actually, Anne took it straight to the police station. I really hope that lady gets her wallet back soon. Yeah, she must be really worried. And so, we didn't hear anything from her or the police for a week. And another 8 days passed. And there goes another hard day. I'll go take down the signs. Sorry, we're closed for today.
Good evening. This is the police.
The police suddenly arrived at our restaurant. You must be... And with the officer was a lady who had forgotten her wallet that day. Do you need anything? You were the one who forgot the wallet the other day, am I right?
Yes, you're right.
Then... Thank goodness you got your wallet back.
Stop lying now, you thief!
What? Thief? What are you talking about?
Actually, this lady here, she's been saying that the 100,000 yen that was in her wallet has disappeared.
What?
I wanted to ask you to let us check your security cameras.
No way! We would never do something like that! Yeah, we did find the wallet, but nobody took money out of it!
Sure, go ahead and check the footage. Take a good look. Nobody did anything wrong.
We then checked the footage from the day the lady had lost her wallet.
So she forgot her wallet like this after taking it out here. And after this, nobody else is touching the wallet. Put it straight into the plastic bag, too.
See? Nobody took anything from the wallet. We didn't even look inside. There's no way 100,000 yen would disappear.
Oh, but there's still a block of time with no evidence. I heard from the officer that you two young ladies here brought the wallet to the police station. Why don't you just fess up already? It was you two who took the money while bringing the wallet to the station, right?
What? That's ridiculous. We didn't do it.
Shut your mouths! I can't believe it! You look so meek, but you did horrible things, didn't you? Hurry up and give me my money back, you thieves!
Hey! These girls would never do anything like that! It's unreasonable! Yes, but it is true that you don't have proof of the time you brought it to the station.
Sir, if it's proof, I have it.
Huh?
This is proof that we didn't steal the money. Please, take a look. The proof we showed them. That was... Yuri, is it filming now? No problem. Well then, owner, we're off.
Good work today. And I'll leave the rest to you two.
Yes, sir. Please, take us to the closest police station. A video of me taking the wallet to the police station filmed by Yuri. I think you could see from the security camera footage that while we were changing, the wallet was left on the table and nobody touched it. And the video I just showed you is footage from the restaurant to the police station.
See? Look! Nothing suspicious from this footage.
The truth is, the reason I filmed us taking the wallet to the police station was because I remembered what my brother had told me.
Oh, by the way, recently I heard a story about a person who had a really tough time when they delivered a lost wallet to the police station.
My brother, due to the nature of his job, does consultations and hears a lot about troubled situations. He told me a story about a person who got caught up in trouble that had to do with lost wallets. And that situation was the exact same as the one we were in. It was the same course of things. When we delivered the wallet to Lost and Found, the owner accused us of stealing money.
Since you're always kind, Tsutuji, I'm sure you'll think of delivering lost wallets to the police station. But really, try to stay out of trouble, okay? If you really need to deliver anything to Lost and Found, try filming yourself as proof that you didn't take anything.
Right, I'll do that. And just like that, with this proof, I was able to get out of this falsely accused situation.
If that's the case, then what's with the lost 100,000 yen?
Did you maybe try to put the blame on us and get some extra cash for yourself? No, that's saying too much.
There's no way! Maybe I was confused about the 100,000 yen. Oh, please excuse me.
Then, Miss Azumi, about your complaint.
Of course, I'll take it down. Well, now that I have my wallet back safe and sound, I'll excuse myself.
Wait! I'm terribly sorry. Thank you for your cooperation.
The officer apologized to us for the confusion, and it all ended smoothly. But even so, if she knew that nobody had stolen anything and accused us of being thieves, oh, she's the worst! So I asked my brother if all we could do was just suck it up in these situations. Yeah, that's kind of what happened.
What did you say? How dare she! To my sweet sister? Where is this bitch? I won't forgive her!
Big brother, you're being too loud! My brother went past the point of helping me out and did everything in his power to research this woman. My brother is actually a private detective.
Oh, this is easy.
Whoa! He is super good at searching people, and he instantly found out about the woman just by looking at the camera footage. Soon enough. So, you know.
Miss Azumi, you've been charged with embezzlement.
Huh? Somehow, my brother was able to find out that Azumi was stealing money from the company and managed to get her arrested. Hey! Let go of me! Wow, embezzlement, huh?
People that make blatant lies like her ought to do other dirty stuff. So I did a little research. And what do I find? Piles and piles of proof. It was easy getting her arrested. I reported anonymously what I'd found to the police and her company.
Yeah, thank you, Big Brother. That seems a bit worrying, though. But I'm glad she got arrested if she's doing illegal stuff anyway.
It's okay. Besides, I was personally enraged at her, falsely accusing my Sutsuji for theft. I can finally get a good night's sleep. Bye, Sutsuji!
Yeah, good night. Being accused of theft after delivering a wallet out of kindness. It made me sad, but I guess I have to pray that not all people are like this. I guess I could be a bit more careful, though.
I'm Sasuji.
Let's eat!
My little family of 3 lives in a condominium in Etra town.
Mama, after school, let's go borrow a picture book.
Oh, from the first floor? Okay. On the first floor of our complex is a community hall for everyone in the building to use freely. It's not exactly a library, but there's a space you can borrow books from. You can set up and hold meetings or classes, or even do yoga. My friend Yuzuriya-san is holding a flower arrangement class, so I'm looking forward to it.
I invited my friend to have a mini shogi tournament.
My family and I use the community hall quite often, but there's always a lot of people hanging out in this room, and that person is Akamatsu-san. It seems like Akamatsu-san divorced his wife, and he reached retirement age, so he has a lot of free time. Except for formal meetings, Akamatsu-san is sure to participate in all the events. Although the knitting class was boring, so he left halfway through. That's all well and good, but Akamatsu-san is in a bit of a pinch.
Get out of the way!
That scared me. I was dangerously close to getting run over. These type of annoying cyclists really stand out. He ignored the stoplight, was recklessly flying through the streets, and drove against the flow of traffic. I've seen him basically ignore the traffic rules. It happened again. That man, one of these days, I fear he'll end up in an accident.
To be blunt, if he gets into an accident himself, that's one thing. But I'd rather him not get other people hurt because of his actions.
This is what we always thought, but one day. Yuri, what did you do at kindergarten today?
Today, Mrs. Azumi taught us how to fold origami.
How nice! Let's try to make some origami at home too.
Okay.
It's it! Oh! Hey, Grabs! Get out of the way!
Yuri! Yuri, are you okay?
Yes!
Don't you think that was dangerous? Please, be careful.
Yes! I'm sorry.
Huh? That's it? If it was 1 second later, Yuri would have gotten hurt. In the end, Akamatsu-san muttered a sorry and we went back home. A few days later. Ugh! I seriously can't believe it!
Wow, it's rare to see you angry.
Well, if my child was in that kind of danger, I'd be angry too.
It'd be nice if he learned his lesson a bit and was more careful.
Nah, that's impossible. Speaking of him, yesterday I saw Akamatsu-san cross the road on a red light. He's a repeat offender, so even I remembered him.
No way! Even though all that stuff has happened, he's still at it. What should I do?
Hey, I have an idea. If you guys are up for it, you want to try it out?
So then, 1 week later,
Today's afternoon event is... What's this? A traffic safety class?
Everyone, thank you for gathering today. Let's have fun learning about traffic safety.
Okay!
my friend Karin foresaw that Akamatsu-san would participate in the event, so she opened up a traffic safety class.
First, you guys have friends that are riding bikes without training wheels, right? I'll explain the rules of how to properly ride a bike, so everyone listen closely.
The heck? This has nothing to do with me!
By the way, if you ignore the rules of the road, there's a chance you have to pay a fine, or even be imprisoned.
What's in prison?
It's when people do bad things and the police come and put them in jail.
Whoa, that's scary!
First, I'll give examples of rule violations. Using your phone while biking, wearing earphones, or using an umbrella while biking, as well as riding your bike without a light. This will run you a 50,000 yen fine. 2 people on a bike or riding side by side is also not allowed.
I see. Oh no, I think I've ridden my bike side by side before.
It's okay, just be careful next time. Besides, what's more dangerous is ignoring traffic lights and riding on the wrong side of the road. This fine would be over 50,000 yen, or it might end up to 3 months in jail. However, this is only if the accident involves yourself. It would be really bad if you got into an accident with another person. If you were the only one that got hurt, you know it's just you at fault and it ends there. But if you get someone else hurt, it's a different story. I'll give an example. For starters, you could be charged a 55 million yen fine for reparations.
Reparations?
It's money you give the people who got caught up in the accident. One time, there was a man in his 40s who ignored the traffic light and sped through the intersection. And he collided with a woman in her 30s who was in the middle of crossing the street.
Oh no, that poor lady! Even though she was just crossing the street!
That's right. The one in the wrong was the man who ignored the stoplight. There's also been a case of 90 million yen in reparations. In this case, there wasn't any pedestrian crossing, so the man cut across the street diagonally. He went in the opposite lane and collided with the man in his 20s.
Wow, that's so dangerous!
Yes, it's very dangerous, but the sad truth is, there are people close to you that don't follow the rules. Of course, if you do something bad, you'll have to pay a lot of money or be sent to jail. But above that, you'll be exposing your and other people's lives to danger. Of course, the people involved in the accident, but I'm sure you can imagine the sadness of their families too. For your sake and others, let's be careful and follow the rules of the road. Got it?
Yes, ma'am!
Akamatsu-san, did this talk resonate with him? Actually, my friend Karin used to be an elementary school teacher, so she's really good at speaking. The kids wouldn't understand stuff about reparations, but she included that on purpose in order to get through to Akamatsu-san. I want him to be concentrated about people's lives rather than money, though. 1 month later. Is that...
Phew.
Looks like the traffic safety class had an immediate effect, because Akamatsu-san is following the rules now. It's like he's a different person. That's great! I'm relieved. But, the traffic rules change with the generations, right? If I get old, I'm confident I would be stuck in my old ways of thinking.
It would be good to have more classes like that geared towards adults. That's true. It's not like people look into the rules themselves. I got it. Why don't we hold a traffic safety class from time to time?
Is that okay?
Yeah, if we can decrease dangerous driving, life will be a bit easier.
Then I'll help out too.
Me too!
So from then on, we held a traffic safety class, and the number of adult participation increased as well. It may be on a small scale, but I think it's important for everyone to take the initiative. I have to be careful too. All right, everyone, let's learn about the rules of traffic safety.
Okay!
It's not like people are breaking rules on purpose, so I think it'd be great if we can change people's ways of thinking, even just a bit.
I'm Kuroki. I've been working for 5 years, and I got married 2 years ago. Things are going pretty well at work. A message? Again?
I'll be eating dinner with a friend again tonight, so eat whatever for dinner. I don't know when I'll get back home.
My wife, Akane, and I have a good relationship. But recently, she's been acting strange. Akane has been eating out a lot recently. Is it really her friend? Could it be an affair? No, there's no way. However, a few months later, Akane? What the hell is this? What's with this message? Tonight's date? You're having an affair?
Don't just go through my phone! I can't believe you!
Akane left her phone unlocked while she was prepping food. I'll just take a peek, just to check things. While I was taking a peek at her messages, tonight's ride was fun. Next time, how about an onsen date? Looks like there's great sake here. You're sexy when you're drunk, Akane. I want to see you that way again. No matter how you look at it, this is proof you're having an affair!
Looking at someone else's phone is an infringement on privacy! Ugh, I'm fed up with this! Let's get a divorce!
Fine! Let's divorce, and you can do what you want. In exchange, I want compensation from the two of you! In the end, we got divorced. With the help of a lawyer, I got compensation, but the man your wife had an affair with was Hiragi-san. But recently, we haven't been able to get a hold of him. What? Either his phone is blocking calls, or he changed his number. It seems like he's avoiding us. We probably know the contact info of his parents, however. His parents? They actually live close by. If I remember correctly, the next day, I went to visit the parents of the man Akane had an affair with. I'm sure you know why I'm here, since my lawyer contacted you. Yes. At this time, we would like to apologize for the trouble our foolish son has caused. His parents seemed to be decent people. We heard from the lawyer that you want compensation. If our son says he won't pay, we will pay instead. About the amount.
Here's some tea. Enjoy.
Thank you. His little sister, maybe? Could I use your bathroom?
Sure. It's down the hall to the left.
Excuse me. Phew.
Dad, what are you going to do? That's so much money.
It is what it is. Parents have to take responsibility for the actions of their children.
That's right. If we cancel our life insurance, we can use the lump sum. You can't cancel your life insurance. It's okay. We won't live extravagantly, but we have enough saved to live off of.
That's right. And I could get a part-time job.
No way! Dad, you just had surgery last year! You can't overdo it! You have to rest about 2 or 3 years.
But it'll be for our living expenses. We already used my retirement money for renovations. We can't only rely on your mother's part-time work. Plus, you're going to college next year, Tsutsuji.
I'm not going. I'm not going to college! What are you saying? Wasn't it your dream to go to an art university ever since you were little?
Tsutsuji?
I want you to use the college money you saved up for me!
I plan to get a part-time job too, but I'll still have fees after entering school. Now you're shouldering my brother's compensation fee. I don't want you to suffer due to lack of money.
Tsutsuji.
I start working once I graduate high school. If I do that, the burden on you two won't be as bad. No, please continue your studies.
We'll be okay. Sorry. I overheard your conversation a bit.
Oh, we're sorry. You caught us at an unsightly time.
We'll pay the money in full. You don't have to worry about a thing, Kuroki-san. That's right. Of course I'll take the full amount. One thing, I have one document I'd like you to fill out. Is that alright? A written pledge? That's fair. A promise on word alone isn't enough. Well, the price will be the amount I mentioned earlier. As for the deadline, no, not that. Huh? I'm not asking for promise of payment. The document I want is a promissory note. A promissory note?
What do you mean?
I'll lend you the full amount of money for an indefinite term and no interest. Lend, you say?
Why?
I came here for compensation, but I'm still working, and I live by myself, so money isn't really an issue. Above all, this young one here has a bright future, and I don't think it's good to mess all that up. But this is all because of our son!
That's right. If you don't accept our money, we can't get closure.
Sure, I'll accept compensation. It will be my money when I take it, so I'll just lend you that money. I see no problem in that. Well...
That's true, but... Dad, Mom, I'll be able to go to college? I don't have to give up?
That's right. So do your best and study hard. Thank you very much! There's no way I could take her tuition fees, so we got the promissory note written, with the promise of no interest. After that, Akane paid for her part of the compensation, and we were officially divorced. I was told that Tsutuchi-san got into her dream college, and she started her new life as a college student. Then one day... Who could it be? Hello?
Hello. My brother caused some problems for you before. It's Hidegi's sister, Sasuchi.
Ah, hello. What do you need?
Sorry for calling all of a sudden. I asked for your number from my dad. It's about the money you lent to us. We just sent a bit of money to your bank, so I'd like you to check.
What? When I got home from work, I checked my bank book, and I was sent a few thousand yen. From then on, I got a call from Tsutsuchi-san every month saying she sent money. I felt there might be times we can't reach each other by calling, so I'll tell you my line.
Okay, next time I'll contact you online. I'll send this month's amount.
I got it.
Sorry I was a bit late this month.
Don't worry about it. It's gotten cold recently, so be careful.
I saw this cat today.
How cute. I have a cat at my place, so I love cats. Today's lunch, a large bowl of ramen.
Looks good. I also love ramen. What place do you recommend for ramen?
The manga you told me about was interesting. And send. In the beginning, our messages were just about the transfers. But then our conversations gradually changed into idle chit-chat. Oh, that's right! Wow, that sure was scary.
I was shocked at the end. Who would have thought that the person was a criminal?
I know, right? But speaking of that, they did hint at it at the beginning, didn't they?
Thanks for today.
No worries. It was some tickets I got from a client, and going by myself would have been lonely.
Recently, I've done nothing but go to my part-time job and school. Going to see a movie after a long while was fun.
How come you're returning the money and not your parents?
My parents told me they would pay, but the money was my tuition to being with, and I want to pay for it myself. So I'll pay you back, no matter how many years it takes.
After that, we ended up going places and eating out together.
Sasuchi.
Yes? Do you have work today? Yep. Oh, I'll eat dinner while I'm out, so no need to worry about me.
Tsutsuji, I talked with your mother. You've gotten into the school of your dreams, but you've put all your focus into working to pay back the money and neglected school. That's putting the cart before the horse. You don't have to worry about money. Focus on your studies.
But your little old mother has been working long enough to become shift leader and get a raise. My hours increased a bit, but so did my pay.
I talked with my physician. I have a few limitations, but as long as I can take it easy, it looks like it's okay for me to work. Even I could get a job like this.
Sorry for putting the burden on you, sweetie.
We'll make sure to pay the money back, so make sure to put it all in your hard work towards yourself.
All right.
That's right. We'll handle it.
Okay. Of course, I still plan to work part-time. And since we got more money, I think we'll be able to pay you back in full sooner.
If they end up paying it off, I won't meet up with Tsutsuji-chan anymore. At that moment, I confirmed the special feelings I had towards Tsutsuji-chan. Then, Tsutsuji-chan, being with you is really fun. We may not have met under normal circumstances, but I want to be with you. So if it's all right with you, please go out with me.
I also have a lot of fun when I'm with you. I'll go out with you.
So we became a couple. Who would have thought?
Everything is bound by fate.
10 years later, we got married.
Let's see. What else did I need to buy again? I bought diapers, I have underwear.
A few years after we got married, we were blessed with a child.
It sure is nice that you can buy everything at the mall.
I know you're excited, but don't push yourself. We should take a break soon.
What's wrong?
That woman walking over there, I think it's my ex-wife.
What?
It was my ex-wife, Akane. Even though we were the same age, she looks way older. Dang, our eyes met.
Oh, wow! Long time no see. How you been?
Let's go, Tsutsuji.
Hey, wait. Why are you running away? We haven't seen each other in a while, so we should have a chat.
Fine, just a bit.
Wow, that part of you still hasn't changed. Whenever I brought up something to talk about. You got remarried? She's a young one. Hey, how is he? You ought to give up on him now. He barely makes any money and doesn't do any housework. On the contrary, I got married to Hiragi-san and I'm super happy.
That's great. Certainly that man has had countless affairs since he goes on business trips and doesn't return. He's racked up debt all over the place and even got his hands on some black market loans. I wonder what he would do if the police got involved. You have a good relationship with his parents, right? You wouldn't barge into his parents' house to know his whereabouts, let alone ask to borrow money, right?
Why do you know that?
After Hiragi had an affair with Akane, he got heaps of debt from gambling and spending his time with women, and even borrowed black market loans. However, he couldn't pay off the illegal interest on his enormous loans, and was put on a deep-sea fishing boat that only came back once a year. I heard all this from my lawyer. I'm sorry! Stop, please! Please forgive me!
There's no way that happened. What's all this weird stuff you're saying?
Akane, who didn't know that Tsutsuji was Hiragi's little sister, went on with her bluff. The cat's out of the bag. Sorry, but we're in the middle of shopping, so we'll take our leave here. Our child will be born soon. We're spending our days in happiness, so I hope you can too. See ya!
Hey, she's yelling something.
Just leave her be. Sorry you got wrapped up in that nasty business.
No, it's fine. All this is because of my brother anyway. More importantly, we have to think of the little one as first priority.
That's right. After that, Tsutsuji gave birth to a healthy baby girl.
Okay, it's feeding time, isn't it? Oh, she's so cute.
Her health is most important. Some years later, Karin, let's go!
Okay.
Tsutsuji continued to pay the consolation money, and I diligently saved up money from work. With the money combined, we bought a house. After Tsutsuji graduated, she worked as an interior designer, the job she's always dreamed of. Tsutsuji did all of the interior designing for our house. It's been a while since we stayed at your grandpa's house.
I want to hurry up and see him. Also, my drawing and red at school.
How I met Tsutsuji was out of the norm, but
He'll be surprised.
now we are living a regular, happy life. I'm Kuroki, a university student. I live with my father, Hiragi, and my mother, Yuzuriha, at our house in the Kansai region. Morning. Judging from his face, he was playing games until this morning again.
Go easy on yourself, okay?
One day... I wonder who's calling this early.
I'll get it. Hello? Alright. I see. I'll pass the phone to my husband. My dear, Yuri-san's calling about your father.
I see. The call was from Aunt Yuri, my dad's younger sister, who's living with my grandfather. We're living in the Kansai region due to my dad's job, but our family's in the Kanto region. Aunt Yuri was taking care of my grandpa in place of my father, who couldn't return home. The call was about the deterioration of my grandpa's condition. He was suffering from a chronic illness. Alright, I'll skip work and head to yours tomorrow. The next day... Dad, Grandpa... Sorry I made you come all this way. I don't have much time left. I'll leave the rest to you guys. Dad, what are you talking about?
He's right, you need to get better.
No, it's alright. But more importantly, you all know what to do after I'm gone. don't you? Yeah, of course. Yuri's been looking after you this whole time, so I renounce my rights for inheritance. But there's one more thing I have to tell you. Actually, I own a mountain.
A mountain?
As it turns out, my grandfather owned a mountainous range to the northeast. But from what we gathered later, it had undergone no maintenance and was practically a wasteland that didn't have a single road running through it. Dad, why didn't you tell us something that important? I forgot about that. I'll leave the rest to you. I'll leave the rest to you. Those words became his last.
What should we do? Selling it would require checking boundaries and numerous other procedures.
Leaving it as it is would cost us property tax. I got it! Let's use the land for something. Maybe plant some expensive fruits, for example. Who's paying for the initial costs? Who'd visit a distant mountain in the northeast anyways? It doesn't even have roads.
Hey, is my brother here? Oh my, Yuri, long time no see.
But, Big Sis,
Yep.
How are you doing?
Azami, the funeral's done. What are you doing here?
Are you really asking that? It's about Dad's inheritance. Naturally, we're getting our share too.
Yep. Other than Aunt Yuri, my dad also had another sister named Azami-san. However, I've been told countless times about her infamy. In the past, she worked at a certain company's management division, but she used her position to steal money from the company. She was a criminal. From childhood, she had frequently stolen money from the family and other places. Anything money-related changed her into a different person. Naturally, she spent some time in prison and was disowned by my grandfather. Since then, she never appeared at family gatherings and left caring for my grandfather to Aunt Yuri.
Oh my, Kuroki, you were there? I didn't notice.
How shameless can she be to show up here? In the past, I've been bullied by classmates due to Aunt Azami.
So, how much are we talking?
There's not much left, thanks to using it on elderly care and whatnot, so I'll relinquish my rights to it and give it all to Yuri, who's been caring for Dad this whole time.
Ah, then Yuri, of course you'll share with me, right?
that's...
How much did you receive? I'm the eldest daughter, so I should getting the most, right?
That's right! There's no way we're letting you keep it all for yourself! Damn it. How does she have the nerve after everything she's done?
My dear. Mumble mumble.
Azami, hold on!
What, you got a problem?
No, I just wanted to let you know. Dad left another piece of inheritance. I'm thinking of giving that to you.
Oh my, really? So, what's the inheritance?
A mountain! Dad! I knew it!
A mountain?
Yeah, it's far off in the northeast, but it isn't maintained at all.
What? Are you mocking me? Of course I don't need it.
No, actually, Dad said something like this before he died. Somewhere on that mountain, our ancestors buried a hefty amount of gold.
Huh? Brother, that's...
Dad?
What the? So you're saying there's a treasure buried somewhere?
Yeah, he mumbled it like he was sleep-talking, so we have no idea if it's true or not. But neither Yuri nor I can go to the northeast. And we don't even know if it's real or not, so we've left it untouched. There's a chance that there's something crazy buried up there, though.
I see. In that case, we'll be taking the mountain.
Yep! I see, then.
In exchange, please be responsible for all the procedures regarding inheritance and whatnot.
It's a piece of cake. But remember that we'll be taking everything we find in the mountain.
Adios!
Take care.
All right, Dad!
brother.
Hope you're ready if anything goes wrong. In that case, we'll just have to tell them it was one of Dad's delusions.
It's them we're talking about. So even if they don't find a treasure, they try to sell the mountain at all costs. Let's just sit back and watch as they start digging holes like a pair of rabid dogs. Oh!
They're horrible. What kind of parents do I have? As such, due to my mother's advice and my father's lies, the Azami couple inherited the mountain. Each weekend, they travel to the northeast to do some digging.
Buried gold! Come on out! 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 Ah, buried gold!
However,
Nothing's coming out!
of course, there was no gold to be found. They complained to my dad a couple of times, but...
Are you sure there's a buried treasure here?
Yeah, Dad said so. But he also said it might be pretty hard to find. Oh well, you might find something soon. And so, the Azami couple continued to dig holes all across the mountain. I wonder when they'd realize the truth. I feel some sympathy, but compared to everything they've done until now, it was a rather cute lie.
I'm Sasuji. This is something I experienced when I was in my 20s. It's about my savior. Since my childhood, I've always been timid and was never good at putting my thoughts into words. Because of this, I've had numerous bad experiences.
Hey you! You're so cute! Are you from Etra Primary School?
Yes, I am.
What grade are you in?
I'm in the 3rd grade.
Mm-hmm. Where's your home?
Huh? What did he do? Am I allowed to tell him?
Hey, hurry up! The bus is coming!
That's...
Come on, it's no big deal. Just tell me.
Hey!
Huh?
You over there! What do you think you're doing? I'll call the police, you pervert! Ah, stop right there, you! Are you alright? Did he hurt you anywhere?
Yes, I'm okay. Thank you very much.
I've had several incidents like this one. Other than this, I was seemingly stalked by a classmate back in middle school. And I've also been assaulted on trains. It should have been solved by a simple no, but my body freezes up when I imagine what they might do afterward. I realize it's that kind of mentality that makes me a target, but being courageous wasn't easy. But now that I have Katsura-kun, I'm not too worried. Still, I'm an adult now, so it's probably best to have some sort of defense tactic in case something happens.
You're right. If only we could figure something out. Oh, what about this?
Huh?
It's a tear spray for self-protection purpose.
Huh? That's a tear spray? Oh, wow. I didn't know they look like that these days. It looks exactly like lipstick.
There are other types as well. I'll buy you a couple. It's worrying to have you outside alone, and there are people who wouldn't listen even if you tell them no. So be sure to have them on you at all times, just in case.
Yep. Thank you, Katsura-kun. And so, after receiving tear spray from my boyfriend, I made sure to have it in my bag at all times. It's so reassuring to hold it in the dark. A few months had passed since then. Hey, Katsura-kun. I just finished my job. How about you?
Nice! I think I have another hour to go.
Then I have somewhere I want to go, so what about we meet at Etra Station?
Okay, sounds good. But it's dangerous. So could you wait at the station cafe?
Yep, I will. I finally managed to buy the earphones Katsura-kun wanted. I wonder if it'll make him happy.
Hey, you! Oh, you're pretty cute, aren't you? You heading back from work? Want to play with us for a bit?
Crap, I wasn't paying attention. No, I'll pass.
Aw, don't say that. It's just for a bit. We were really bored, you see. Can't you hang out with us just for a bit? We promise we won't do anything weird. Please?
These guys are the type you should never get involved with. No, really, I'm okay.
Hey, hold up!
I have to get the spray. Hurry! There it is. Ah! It hurts!
All right, just calm down.
Let go!
Huh? What's this? Is it makeup? Oh, I know. That's tear spray. What? She had something like this, huh? So you were thinking of chasing us away with this. Just give me a sec. There we go! Aw, sucks to be you. Alright, let's get going.
No! Let go!
You're being so loud. Just shut up!
Someone help me! Katsura-kun, help me!
Well, well. What do you think you're doing to a poor girl like her? Huh? Huh? Oh dear, that's not good. Not good at all. When hitting on a girl, you must be more delicate and fashionable. Forcing yourself on her goes against my artistic preferences. What? And who the hell are you supposed to be? Buzz off! We'll slug you if you don't, Grandpa! You want some? That's fine. Come and get it! Huh? That guy's high! We gotta run! Ah! Phew. Young lady, are you okay?
Yes? Are you okay?
Hmm?
Your hand. Or more accurately, your head.
Yup. Please, look carefully.
Huh? Then what about the blood?
Oh, this is also fake blood that I made.
What?
Haha, I'm actually a magician. When I'm bored, I walk outside at night to show people my magic.
A magician? That explains the outfit.
Oh right, I shall give this to you. Here you go.
Huh? Thank you? Huh? My tear spray!
Yes, it is. From now on, you should ensure you can take your little friend out anytime. By the way, this toy does violate the law against the possession of knives, so please, keep it a secret.
Yes, sir.
I shall take my leave.
Please wait! I want to say my thanks, so can I please have your name? The magician disappeared into the night. He was the only one I couldn't thank out of the various people who have helped me in the past.
I see. So that's what happened. I'm just so glad you're okay. Sorry I wasn't there by your side.
It's okay. After that, I kept searching for people who worked as magicians, but I could never find the person who saved me.
Tsutsuji? Are you looking for him again?
Yeah, I've still been looking for him.
It's been years since then, but I hope he's doing well.
Yeah, I might never meet him ever again, but I'll never forget how you saved me and surprised me with your magic. Hope I can say my thanks someday. I'm sure somewhere out there, he's using his magic to make people smile. My name is Sasuji. I live in Etra town with my husband and my son.
I'll go hang up the laundry.
Thank you. Let's go play now. Our family gets along well, and we're living peacefully, except for... What was that noise? Yeah, let's go! Hey, Akamatsu, let's flip all these bicycles over. Okay. It's those kids again.
Hey now! You two! Stop messing around here!
Eek, dang it, it's Frizzlehead! Run, we'll catch you girls! Run for it!
Jeez, what troublemakers.
If there's one worrying thing about this neighborhood, it's those two kids. Tachibana and Nakamatsu are their names. They live nearby. These two are the most mischievous kids you could ever imagine. They really get a kick out of annoying adults, and they pull pranks all day, every day. But what's worse, their mothers, Akane and Azumi, they never tell them off for their pranks. As a side note, Akane and her husband aren't living together at the moment, and Azumi's husband works away from home, so they aren't aware of the situation with their sons. So it's up to the mothers to keep the kids in check, but it's your duty to keep a close eye on them.
Oh dear, oh my, it's just what kids do.
Right, sorry. It always ends like this.
I mean, they say it's just what kids do, but there's a limit to that. If they realize that nobody's gonna scold them, who knows what they'll do next?
You're exactly right. Oh no. Yes, just as my friend Yuri said, the kid's mindset was, if my parents don't say anything, I can do whatever I want. And so like this, they continue to escalate their pranks.
Ah! Our windows! Eek!
What? Why is there laundry out here?
Stop it, you! Thieves! Give those back!
Now, don't get so angry.
Right. I'm so terribly sorry.
Man, they're free to do whatever they want.
I wonder what we should do. A month later. Hey, look, Tatsuin! It's the Frizzleheads kid. Oh, yeah. Hey, let's go and scare him. Awesome. The light's not turning green. Ew! Whoa! Ah! Call an ambulance!
Kuroki! Are you okay?
Katsura!
You were very lucky, Kuroki only got a few bruises. The driver noticed and quickly hit the brakes.
I'm so terribly sorry. Oh, please don't. But you know, I heard it was Akamatsu and Tachibana that pushed my son.
Well, you know, it's just a children's prank.
You two, why did you do something like this?
I mean, we didn't. We just wanted to scare him a bit, that's all. We didn't know you'd get hit by a car. Yeah, we just nudged him a little bit. I didn't think he would trip so easily. Huh?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? I can't believe it. Stop that. Somebody call the police. This person just abused a child.
I don't mind. Even if I get punished by law, if these kids understand their mistakes they made, I don't mind.
Katsura.
What are you talking about?
You two, do you understand that you did something very bad?
Yes.
I see. Even if you didn't mean to make it into a big deal, someone might get hurt or even die. Never do this again.
Yes! I'm sorry for pushing you. Apology accepted.
Good. I'm sorry for hitting you. Are you okay?
What are you doing without our permission? Yeah, I mean, it's just a kid's prank.
Just a prank?
Eek!
This is way past the line of just a prank. You do understand that it's your duty to guide your children in these circumstances, right? If you're going to call the police on me, go ahead. I'll apologize for hitting your children, but I'll also explain to them what happened in this accident.
I'm very sorry.
The two gave a very reluctant apology and took their kids back home.
I really shouldn't have hit them.
Yeah, I think violence is never a good solution, no matter what, but I think it's important to properly tell children what's right and what's wrong.
You're right. I hope I don't get arrested.
It's okay. Later on, the two mothers didn't seem to tell the police about Katsura, and they were very quiet. The children also became very quiet. We're sorry for pulling pranks on you. I'm sorry. They went around apologizing to the neighbors that they had pulled pranks on. As a side note, they got on better terms with my husband too. We're sorry for calling you Frizzlehead.
It's okay. I'm also really sorry for hitting you the other day.
The mothers still seem to be in a bad mood, but I hope this incident pushed them to communicate with their children more. We also need to be a good parents for Kuroki, so he can grow up a good boy.